Shalom. Call Halo Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the elder bishops and the elders, the prophets and the teachers and the evangelists of Great Millstone, who are also continue to learn this 100% truth from. Shalom to the elders and the prophets, the teachers and evangelists. Yahweh Yahweh Shai Barakatham. Shalom also to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Akwab, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video, praying that you be edified with it. And I wasn't sure, I had some scriptures, but I wasn't sure if I was going to, you can hear me flicking pages over here, what I was going to read, but just looking for some scriptures and some edification. And I'm going to entitle this 2/3 of our people will continue to sin. 2/3 of our people love sin. All right? And that's kind of how I'm going to kind of leave it. And this won't be long. Just going to get a couple of scriptures out, and I'll be done with it. Let's get Isaiah. Oh, that's not Isaiah. Isaiah 42:17 in the NLT. And it reads, "But those who trust in idols, who say you are our powers, our gods, will be turned away in shame." You hear that, Israel? 2/3. Israel's failure to listen and see. Listen, you who are deaf, look and see, you blind. Who is as blind as my own people, my servant? Who is as deaf as my messengers? Who is as blind as my chosen people, the servant of Yahweh? You see and recognize what is right, but refuse to act on it. You hear with your ears, but you don't really listen. That is definitely you 2/3. You choose not to listen to Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Here's a classic right here. So what's that? Knew I was going with it. Isaiah 1:3, and it reads, "Even an ox knoweth its owner, and a donkey recognizes its master's care. But Israel doesn't know its master. My people don't recognize my care for them." And this is why we continue to go off. We continue to sin. And now we're in a position where, we're entering into a situation where Yahweh Yahweh Shai is about to really bring the pain. We're coming down on time. It's Jeremiah 8:7. And I just want to make this quick. I wasn't trying to make it long. In the NLT, even the stork that flies across the sky knows the time of her migration, as do the turtle dove, the swallow, and the crane. They all return at the proper time each year, but not my people. They do not know Yahweh's laws. And because of it, there will be no cloak for their sin when Yahweh Shai comes back. And because of it, death is going to lurk around them. This is and I'm kind of staying in the NLT here. Ezekiel 21:8, and it reads, in the NLT, then Yahweh said to me, Son of man, give the people the message from Yahweh. A sword is being sharpened and polished, and it is sharpened for terrible slaughter and polished to flash like lightning. Now will you laugh? Those far stronger than you have fallen beneath its power. So nothing is going to go or withstand Yahweh Bashem Yahweh's judgment and punishment. Nothing or nobody. And this is the time we're coming up on. This is Luke 19:4. So I just want to kind of touch on how ignorant our people. I got inspiration. I was listening to Elder Dr. Zagbar talking about that evangelist dude. I don't know what his name is, but he's a weirdo. I can already see that, and yeah, I see some strange traits in him. Luke 19:4 NLT. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore fig tree beside the road, for Yahushua was going to pass that way. And when Yahushua came by and looked up at Zacharias and called him by name, Zacharias, he said, quick, come down. I must be a guest in your home today. Zacharias quickly climbed down and took Yahushua to his house, and in great excitement and joy. But the people were displeased. He has gone to be the guest of a notorious sinner, they grumbled. Meanwhile, Zacharias stood before the Lord and said, I will give half of my wealth to the poor, Lord, and if I have cheated people on their taxes, I will give them back 4 times as much. This is the attitude that you need to have. Because none of this is going to mean nothing soon. Let's get one more scripture. This is 2 Chronicles 36:15. And it reads in the NLT, Yahweh, thy power of their ancestors repeatedly sent his prophets to warn them. That's what we do on these highways and byways and on these platforms. For he had compassion on his people in his temple. But the people mocked these messengers of the Most High and despised their words. They scoffed at the prophets until Yahweh's anger could no longer be restrained and nothing could be done. We're coming into that time again. It's a judgment's about to happen. So Yahweh brought the king of Babylon against them. The Babylonians killed Judah's young men, even chasing after them into the temple. They had no pity on the people, killing both young men and young women, the old and the infirm. Most High handed all of them over to Nebuchadnezzar. The king took home to Babylon all the articles used in the temple of the Most High and the treasures from both Yahweh's temple and from the palace of the king and his officials. And this is what's about to happen to our people. We're about to be destroyed like that again because we chose not to listen to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And because of that, destruction is coming to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You rather choose to be evil than to do what's expected of you, which is to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is Isaiah 3:12. And it reads in the NLT, childish leaders oppress my people and women rule over them. O my people, your leaders mislead you and send you down the wrong road. And, like I said, I got inspiration from listening to Elder Manak Zakpa of South Carolina '08, and, letting that evangelist dude, or whatever he was, I forgot exactly, talk that nonsense. And people like that, Yahweh Shai has a mark on them, and they're going to be destroyed. And it may be public. So again, our people, regardless of what, they love to choose these positions of being wicked. So I'm going to rock this out, you're edified with that. I'm going to say, Kohalo Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Radash, Shalom and salutations and double honors again to the elder apostles of GMS on down, and Shalom to the elect. Shalom.